A quick disclaimer, I have a really bad cold at the moment, so if my voice sounds weird, that's probably why. Hey everyone, it's Minty, and you might be thinking, wait a second, is that a new art style? You're not thinking that, are you? Instead, you're probably thinking, Minty, where have you been? It's been like a month and you haven't uploaded at all. Well, maybe the answer to that is I just didn't really want to. Just kidding, don't take that seriously, please. Jokes aside, I've just been finding it a little bit difficult to get back into the routine of filming since starting the new school year. I've also got some really important exams coming up next summer, so teachers have really been piling on the homework. And speaking of homework, right now while I'm recording this voiceover, I have chemistry homework due tomorrow and a whole English essay, so I should probably be doing that, but here we are. Okay, that's the end of my pity party. Now let's talk about what I'm actually doing in this video. I'm drawing a character in my sketchbook. I don't know if you noticed that, but I do it a lot on my channel. But this time I've got a new art style. Maybe, you see, I really like this way of drawing, but I feel like it might look a little too similar to Lavender Town style. And obviously I want to be unique and not copy people because that's not cool, you know? Obviously, before you tell me if it's okay or not, watch till the end of the video so you can see the final product. But yeah, I would really appreciate if you can comment stuff like improvements to make, or whether or not I should stick to this or just go back to my old style, because I don't even know myself. I just kind of got bored, wanted to switch things up. I really want to go down the cartoony route a little bit more, but yeah, I don't want to copy Lavender Town, even though I love her style, and I want to go from here and just make it more me, you know? I think one thing I definitely need to change is the eyes. Not like the shape of the eyes, but the, you know, I don't know if I've done it yet, but I do this little swirl in the eyes because I've seen Lavender Town do that. But I think that's something a bit more unique to her, and when I did it, it kind of looked like the characters were hypnotized, and I don't really want that. So I'm gonna probably just go with the regular, what's called pupil, and yeah, just like normal eyes. But other than that, yeah, tell me some improvements. That would really help me out. I actually drew a boy this time, which is kind of rare, and he didn't turn out as good as the girl did, I think, but I really liked the sketch. I think it was just the coloring. I kind of chose the wrong colors for him, but you'll see that later on. Another thing that I switched up in this drawing was the nose. I went with the triangle nose because I thought it would be a little bit more cartoony and cute. I don't know if I'll stick with that, but I actually really like it at the moment, and I haven't really changed my style of drawing noses for years, really, so I think it would be a nice change. Again, let me know your thoughts on that. And now let's talk about why I feel the need to change my art style so much. I don't know if you guys notice, but I do change my art style like every month or so. Not drastically, but that I always make small steps to make it look different because I just get so bored. I end up hitting art block if I stay in the same art style, and that's not really great for being a consistent channel, you know? I think it would be better if I just had one art style and you guys could follow along with me on that journey, but I think realistically, I'm just not going to stick to that. I have to change things up all the time until I find something that I can actually stick with. Now, whenever I change my art style, it's not like a completely new art style because I feel like everyone has their own art style anyway. Like, no matter what you draw, there's still like a touch of you in it, so it's still like the same style, but you know, I'll change things like making the eyes bigger, or as I did here, I made the nose a triangle because that's just something I want to try out. And yeah, let me know if you guys ever experienced that problem. I feel like a lot of people can stay consistent, like how she draws. I feel like her art style is really consistent. Maybe that's just me, but like, I don't know, like drawing with waffles, Lavender Town, even loads of people. But I think you need to understand that people don't have to stick with the same art style because it can just lead to burnout and stuff, and it's more fun to change it up every so often. So if you guys are experiencing the same kind of problem as me, then just don't worry about it because it actually makes drawing a lot more fun. Another thing I actually changed about this, aside from the facial proportions and stuff, was the lineup, because I actually used a biro for this. I mean, I have used biros for lineup before, but this is like the kind that you use to write. It's actually one I took out from my school pencil case because they're surprisingly really smooth, because obviously they're designed for writing, so why can't it work for drawing, you know? I actually really love it, and I think I'll use it a lot more, but I'm gonna have to buy more pens then because I don't want to be using all my biros for art and then having none for school, because school's sadly important as well. One thing I would definitely change about this drawing is the way that I did the legs. I don't think it's that much of a problem, but if you look at it too long, it starts to look a little bit odd just because the legs get kind of like skinny at the bottom. I mean, they always do, but I don't know, that's just the way I did it. It doesn't really suit the style. I feel like it needs to be more like straight. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, my cold is really bad, guys. Help me, please, I can barely breathe. My favorite part though about the drawing of the girl is definitely the hair. I decided to add loads of volume. It's like a fluffy, curly kind of hair texture, and I gave her 2 space buns, but like a half up, half down. And then I also gave her some blonder parts of the hair just to add some interest, and I absolutely love it. It's giving me some inspiration for a new OC, but I'm not really sure about that yet because I don't want to be creating too many OCs just off the bat for no reason. As for the boy, firstly, I would like the drawing a little bit more if I didn't do those swirly eye things, because he definitely looks a little bit hypnotized. So that's gonna be something I can change pretty easily. I think other than that, he does look like a boy, and I managed to get the anatomy down okay. I just kind of made all my lines a bit more straight than usual. I gave him some earphones that are in his phone. He has a bag, and he's also got like a sports uniform on. I don't know what sport. I just kind of made it up. It's probably football or something. And then I also drew some little music notes coming out from his ears because we love doodling like that. I didn't really go into this drawing with any thought whatsoever. I just wanted to try out this new art style, and that definitely worked. But I think at the end of it, the concept is just these 2 kids going home. I don't know if they're friends or not. They're just waiting at the bus stop, which I'll draw later. It's just like a stick with the word bus stop on the top. But yeah, they're just waiting. They're just going home from school. And that's why you'll see later that I put a lot of like scratch marks and like mud all over the guy because he's been playing football or something, just to make it look like they've had their whole day, you know. And then the girl, she's supposed to look a bit cold with her arms crossed, and you'll also see like the air coming out of their mouths. It kind of looks like they're smoking, guys. Please don't smoke. I don't know if you could see it in the sketch, but I did draw these little puffs coming out of their mouths, but it's supposed to be like, you know, when you breathe in the cold air and you can just see the air coming out your mouth. You know what I mean, right? That's what it's supposed to be. I wanted to give the boy black hair, but I still haven't mastered how to draw black hair because it's hard to add shading when I'm already using the darkest color. So what I did was I used a cool dark grey, but I think I should have gone a little bit darker because now it just looks like dark grey and not black. So yeah, I really need to learn how to do that. It's just something that I've always struggled with. Here's me colouring in the bus stop because I didn't know what else to put here, so I was just like, yes, they're waiting at a bus stop. And I know bus stops do not look like this. It's not just a stick with a piece of paper on the top, but I couldn't really be bothered. I was running out of time, and yeah, I love this. I absolutely love it. But again, I do want some advice for my new art style because I really don't know what direction to go from. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later sometime. Hopefully soon. Hopefully I won't disappear for a month, but you never know. Bye! Enjoy your day. This outro is really long for no reason, but yeah. Bye.